Alright, so just cut up the breast here. It's quite a bit of meat. Not only is it meat, it's got all the good stuff, all the skins off, all the fats off. I give it a once over looking for BBs, so they legitimately look like steak tips, and that's how I like it. So I'm actually going to marinate like that. But before I do that, like I said, I'm super particular. I'm even going to give it a one more once over here, kind of each piece individually. Sometimes you can even like feel the BBs, give it a little massage, get rid of some of that blood clotting and stuff like that. And if you see anything that you missed on the first time, now would be the time to fix it up. So I'm just going to literally go through each piece here, give it a quick once over, make sure I got all the ill nasty off, all the skin off of it. I mean, I guess in theory I could be just doing it in here, but I like to give each piece a once over. Like that, get rid of that. Like I said, there's a million ways to do it. This is just how, if I'm going to eat this is how I like it done. And you definitely don't want to overcook this. Usually with goose meat, maybe even duck, medium rare, that's it. If you overcook this, you might as well eat a rubber band, because that's what it's going to taste like. So it's on the grill, you can push on it, and when a little bit of blood comes up through it, that's more or less ready to rock. Usually it's just a few minutes each side, especially when only dealing with that thickness. But you can marinate it any way you want. Like I said, I usually use like a Montreal steak seasoning or some kind of steak seasoning is what I like. I don't use salt and pepper, because usually that steak seasoning has quite a bit of flavor as is, and sometimes just straight tastes like seasoning and that's all you eat, which I don't know if that's a bad thing with geese. It's not the most awesome meat in the world, but it's definitely not bad if cooked right and seasoned right. You can even wrap it in bacon. I know a lot of guys that do that. My cousins do that too, so that's definitely something that could be done. But like, teach your own at this point. But just to prep it, I think this is where it's at. One of the best methods, unless you're going to do the whole bird and potatoes and onions and all that stuff. But I'm not a very good cook. I can grill, but that's it. So I'm just going to take this little piece of skin off here. See that I missed? And like I said, that's what makes this stuff extremely chewy, and it turns people off big time on it. So just going to get these last few pieces done here. Like this, see, like that. If you chew on that, it's so gross. So we're gonna cut that right off. So that's that. I'm gonna give this a quick rinse, because it's gonna go back in here for the marinade. I'm only gonna marinate this probably till like tonight. It's 1 o'clock now, so 5 hours. You can definitely do it for more. Obviously, the longer, the more flavor it gets, but I think it's to the point where it just starts to taste like straight marinade, and that's it. So we're gonna try to avoid that if possible. Just do a quick dab here. Like I said, this is stuff I gotta do, and wifey's not home because she'll kill me. Alrighty, so now we're left with the nice pieces of goose. And I'm actually gonna just dab it one more time here. Like I said, I'm using, this is just some like steak seasoning stuff, more like Montreal steak seasoning, some Worcestershire sauce. Gonna give it a little dabby dab. I think that's like what gets rid of that gamey taste quite a bit. One more quick shot here. I like to have it completely covered, but not like saturated. All right, quick rinsey. And like I said, this is all to taste, all desire here. So you guys can do whatever you want when it comes to this. And I don't go too crazy. I think it's got some, not sure what's in here. salt, spices, red pepper, garlic, and a bunch of big words that I can't pronounce. Make sure it gets coated good. You can even throw some more right on right before you grill, but I think I'm getting to the point where it's almost done and probably hit it up maybe just a little bit before I throw it on. Not coming out very good. And just make sure you guys clean up. You can just hit this wherever you're working with some like Clorox or some spray stuff, because this is bird flu and all that nonsense. So you want to make sure you clean your little workstation here pretty good. But that is it right now. Just gonna let it marinate, sit like that for a bit, probably 5 hours, and that should do it. Everything, and I'll show you when we get to the point where we throw it on the grill here. And in the fridge as it goes. So that's basically that.